13, verse 34 to 35. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have loved one to another.
1 John 4, verse 7. Beloved, let us love one another. The love is of God, and everyone that loveth is born of God and knoweth God.
Saints, do not clap your hands. The children will forget their lines. Clap at the end.
1 John 4, verse 8. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love.
Deuteronomy 6, verse 5. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
1 John 4, verse 21. And this commandment hath we from him, that he who loveth God love his brother also. Luke 6, verse 32. For if you love them which love you, what thank have you who see them? Also love those that love them. Nothing is greater than love. It brings trust, it brings faith, it brings pardon.
When they then tongue, but in deed and in truth.
1 Peter 4, verse 8. And above all things have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins.
Jesus didn't have to go through the agony. His love constrained him to do it.
Hebrews 13, verse 1, let one love continue.
Leviticus 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am the Lord.
Matthew 5:44. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them that despitefully use you and persecute you.
Brother Branham said, all my ministries have been wrapped around love. If I can love or be in sympathy with whatever is before me, something happens. I am all convinced in my life that it will take perfect love to end in that place. And you know, there's no power or teaching that can come up to the Christian love of God. When love is put in its place, it will defeat any enemy, there is on earth or in heaven. And let me tell you this, friends, when the love of God comes in your heart, you will go around hurting people.
Oh, my how magnificent Almighty God. For I say this to you, God wants you, He loves you.
Brother Branham says this. I wish to tell you a personal testimony of some of my experiences with love. My life is not mystic as people think. It isn't. It's love. That's the main thing. Loving Christ. Not you just saying you do, but from your heart is loving Him. I've seen coolers of devils conquered. I've seen wild animals throw themselves in the presence of God's love. Now let's hear some more of those testimonies.
One day, Brother Branham was out in his house mowing the grass. It was a very hot day, so he had his shirt off. Brother Branham forgot that there was a box of hornets in one of the trees, so he accidentally disturbed them. They all started to go all over his face. Brother Branham told them that he loved them, and he was very sorry for disturbing them. He also told them that he was praying for the sick people and he told them to go back into their box. So they all went into a single file and went back.
The old blind Mexican man. Brother Branham was on the platform when an old blind Mexican man came to him. The blind man started doing the Hail Mary prayer. The prophet told him it was not necessary. Brother Branham tried to see if he could fit his shoes and jacket, but they're too small. Brother Branham loved the man. He prayed to God, and God opened his eyes. The man praised God, saying, "Gloria a Dios! Gloria a Dios!" The only child of a Mexican sister died one morning at 9 o'clock in the doctor's office after being diagnosed with pneumonia. However, instead of taking her child to the undertakers to prepare for its burial, its mother made her way to one of Brother Branham's funeral meetings she was told about. However, she was not giving a prayer card, but the love for her child was so much that she wouldn't rest until her baby was prayed for by Brother Branham. She went under people, over people, and even through their legs, until Brother Branham finally told Brother Moore to go and pray for her. At that moment, he saw a vision of the same baby smiling at him, and then ordered the ushers to bring the lady forward. As soon as Brother Branham touched the baby, its life was restored back to him.
One day there was a woman called Auntie Jemima, and she was praying to God to have a baby son, and she had a baby son. But when he grew older, he was hanging around with the wrong type of boys. So Auntie Jemima prayed, and she said, "God, I am the Shunammite woman. God, I am the Shunammite woman," until she had to go to bed. So she had a dream of Brother Branham. He was in a plane and something had happened to it, and he saw Auntie Jemima. So Auntie Jemima told him all about what happened to her son, and Brother Branham prayed for her son, and the next morning her dream came true.
One day, Brother Branham was going to pray for a sick brother. Brother Branham was going the shortest way to the sick brother's house, so he crawled under a fence and saw this big black vicious bull. He remembered it from Burke's farm, which had killed a coloured man. So suddenly he said in his heart, "I won't die as a coward, but I'll still love Jesus Christ." Suddenly something came over him and it was the love for the bull instead of the hating for the bull. So he prayed and said, "O creature of God, for I am a servant of God, and I am in your territory. Sorry for disturbing you. I'm going to pray for a sick brother." So the bull turned around and went back to lay down. Then Brother Branham could continue on his journey.
Brother Branham had a friend that he went hunting with called Bert. Brother Branham used to say he was very cruel, especially when it came to hunting. One day when all the animals were no longer out, Brother Branham and Bert went out hunting together. They looked for an animal to shoot, but there were no animals there. So then Bert got out his whistle and started blowing it. Then a mother deer came running out thinking that her baby was in trouble. Brother Branham said, "You can't blow that poor little mother's heart out." Bert just laughed and said that Brother Branham was chicken-hearted. Brother Branham said, "How could you be so cruel?" as he turned around because he did not want to see or hear the gun go off, but then it didn't. Bert turned around with the tears all filled up in his eyes and said, "Lead me to that Christ of yours." The mother deer had so much love that she would even die for her baby. And because of that love, she led a man who at first did not want to hear about Christ to God. One day, Brother Branham was preaching at a meeting in Portland, Oregon. The venue was packed with over 6,000 people. There were about 2,000 ministers sitting behind Brother Branham, and while he was speaking on
Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence not seen. Down the building came a great huge man, about 6'2" and weighed about 250 pounds. As he approached the platform, the ministers realized who he was and took off. He was the maniac of an insane institution. He was spitting and cursing. "You hypocrite, you snake in the grass, here, imposing yourself as the Son of God. So now I'm going to break every bone in your body and show the congregation that you're nothing but a big liar." 2 policemen came to arrest him, but Brother Branham objected and said, "This is not a flesh and blood, but a spiritual affair." Ordinarily, Brother Branham would have been scared, but instead of him despising the man, he loved him. As he thought, "What a poor fella, he wouldn't want to hurt me, he's just out of his mind. Why, he's probably got a family somewhere." As the maniac continued his threatening, Brother Branham heard his voice saying, "You have challenged the Spirit of God. Tonight you shall fall down to your feet." But the maniac still mocked, "You low-down hypocrite, I'm going to show you whose feet I'm going to fall on," and took his back fist to strike. As suddenly the prophet commanded, "Satan, come out of the man." The man was paralyzed and turned around 2 or 3 times and went, fell down to his feet, and the 2 policemen rolled him off.
One day a mother possum came onto Brother Branham's driveway. He was thinking it was all wounded and had maggots. He was thinking about it, and later on he talked to his boys and said that the mother possum was still nursing her babies even though she was injured. And then later on he preached about a Negro woman that killed her baby and threw it into the river. He said how that mother didn't have love and said that the mother possum had love. So that night, Rebecca and him couldn't sleep. And in the morning a voice came to him and said that you were preaching about that possum, but you didn't pray for it. And he went to pray for it, and it healed and took all its 9 babies and went off.
Thank you for listening. We hope you've learned something new from this presentation about love. The Sunday school children are praying so that they can grow in love and in good stature. We hope you're blessed. God bless you.
To Sister Nyamfukuza. She gave the outline and the children had to find their own words which they would remember in the story. So we must give thanks to the children and thanks